Picture this, October 25th, 1415. The fields of Agincourt, France. 6,000 exhausted, sick, and hungry English soldiers faced down an army of 25,000 fresh French knights and men-at-arms. It should have been a massacre, but not the kind anyone expected. The English, led by Henry V, were desperate. They'd been marching for days, struck by dysentery, running low on food. The French? They were confident, maybe too confident. They had the numbers, the armor, the home advantage. They were already discussing how they'd divide up the English nobles they'd capture for ransom. But sometimes, overconfidence is your worst enemy. The battlefield at Agincourt was a muddy nightmare, churned up by recent rains. The French didn't see it as a problem. It would be their undoing. The English had something the French didn't respect enough: the longbow. Thousands of skilled archers, each capable of launching up to 6 arrows per minute, with bows so powerful they could pierce plate armor at close range. And those arrows? They had a date with French pride. When the French cavalry charged, they ran straight into a forest of sharpened stakes the English had planted. The horses couldn't advance, creating chaos. Then came the arrows, a literal rain of death, thousands of them darkening the sky. The heavily armored French knights, stuck in the mud, became living targets. The scene turned horrific. As more French troops pushed forward, they crashed into their own retreating forces. The mud, now mixed with blood, became so deep that knights were drowning in their own armor. Those who fell couldn't get up. The weight of their expensive armor became their coffin. Henry V, in a controversial move, even ordered the execution of many French prisoners when a threat to his rear emerged, showing just how desperate and brutal this battle was. When the dust settled, the French had lost thousands of nobles and knights. The English, they lost fewer than 100 men. It was more than a victory. It was a revolution in warfare that proved the devastating effectiveness of the longbow and the power of tactical superiority over sheer numbers. This wasn't just David beating Goliath. This was David absolutely demolishing Goliath and changing military history forever. The longbow would dominate European battlefields for generations to come. So tell me, what's the most surprising underdog victory you've ever heard of? Drop it in the comments. I bet it'll be epic.